Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where I'm building a French battlecruiser, and hopefully it won't go as badly as yesterday. If you're watching this on YouTube, I am recording this live on Twitch, so I'm doing this straight after that, the yesterday's video. So fingers crossed. Now let's get into the design. I don't think I have any saved battlecruisers for this year. I do not. Now, this gives us choices. We can go with the experimental 1 and 2. Quite like the experimental 1, actually. It's a little bit smaller. Has a little bit better hull form. Stability is similar. Floatability is a little bit less. Resistance a little bit less. Turning speed's a little bit better. Might be an interesting one, rather than just automatically going for the top end one. Size-wise, don't know. I am fighting a battleship, so let's have a look at the size of that. That's very long. Let's go for the biggest medium size. There we go. Ooh. Lots of choices of towers. Very little difference in the main stat that I look at, which is base accuracy. What about weights? 3,000. Yeah, they just keep going up. Cheap tower. What about secondaries? We've got compacts and then lights. The lights are just flat out better. I think I'm going to go for the top end rear tower, weirdly. I know that might seem a bit odd, but given what I did with the main tower, but I think it'll work. And I know it looks a little bit mismatched and a little bit weird. Now then, maybe this is a France that has long designed for long range. Let's give it the top end diesels. That gives us a range of 16,000 kilometers. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. How much smoke does this give me to play with? 80? Ooh, spoiling me. Although, sadly, you can only fit one funnel. Which is a bit of a shame. But it does help with the diesel smokiness. And what are we looking at? Yeah, 32.5 knots. Makes it kind of hood speed, which is, you know, not too bad, not too shabby for a kind of heavy battlecruiser / fast battleship. Which is kind of what I'm going for. Right, what guns do we get access to? 18 Mark III. Oh, it is going to be 18s, I think, because I don't get a Mark IV until a 13-inch gun. Now, it is a battlecruiser. I wonder. Oh, it does fit guns up there. How fascinating. I know that's a little strange in terms of setup. And you can insert your own jokes about it having more firepower going backwards. But reverse renowns aren't that bad. Yes. Why not? I think it could work, because, I mean, the angle on this gun's actually really good. So you should be able to fire all guns had a ship that was over there, if you were sailing like this towards it, which is not bad, and pretty much the same in reverse. So if you're sailing away from an enemy ship over there, you'd still be able to fire if you were kind of at this angle and it was going that way. So yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Right, secondary guns. What do we got? Mark 4s, Mark 5s. 7-inch are no, not going to fit anywhere. 5s? Nope. 4s. Really? Really? Just 2 inches. 2 inches. Wow. Okay. I'll need to manually adjust these, I think. There we go. Oh, and I can fit some more. Sure, why not? Yeah, I know I can manually place things here, but I think I'm going to leave the little slot. Yeah, why not? Put a little bit of an half-weight offset again. Okay, let's get the ship built out. So I think it would have standard quarters. Now it's the French. You'll probably just have a regular crew. Now then, gun type. Let's go tube powder, TNT 4, super heavy shells. Why not? Kind of see this as an independently operating ship. 2% flash fire chance with the heavy barbette. That's not bad. What about with increased shells? 2%. Still 2%. Yeah. Okay. What about auto-loaders? And electro-hydrocurrents? And then I have to use the max barbette. Okay. That's good, Al. Send it to me, Discord. Thank you. Torpedo protection. Sure. Triple bottom anti-torpedo 5. It's fine. Just all the protection. Ooh, I'm liking this no compromise design so far. Now, yeah, pretty much it's getting everything, Admiral Obvious. You're quite right. Now, armoring up against our own guns is probably going to be completely impossible. But, might be an interesting exercise. Yeah, you'd need a 15-inch deck. That ain't happening. Let's see. Typical engagement range would be what? The 1250, 12,500. So you'd want your belt to be able to take hits, which again is going to be tricky. It's 39.9. divided by 2.18. Yeah, you're talking about an 18-inch belt. That is pretty hard. I'm just going to armour it up as best I can. Let's go for a 20. Yeah, you see, as soon as I start armouring the guns up. Well, no, not 28. That's ambitious. Like if I was to go for an 18-9. Yeah, so I might pare back the torpedo protection a bit to get regular art. Like, let's go Torp 4 and double hull. Should save me a fair amount of displacement. Because the armour, of course, being you don't get decent armour by default because it's a battlecruiser design. 2 inches of deck armour will protect against your standard 8-inch heavy cruiser. One half weight offset. And a little bit of game slowdown. Just fix that. There we go. Now then, mid-deck. I want that to be a lot better. At least 6. And I would want this to be at least 14. We're definitely going to embrace the all or nothing concept. 7 on the mid deck. 14. We're going to get 15 on the mid belt. Oh, can. Okay, and then I'll put the rest into the tower. Alright. The Mirabo. Done. Done and done. I saw it this time. Oh no, it's not letting me type the name. Stop it, game. Mirabo. Done. The French quads. The French quads do have appearance, but I tend not to use quads on a battlecruiser because you're really pushing it there, fitting that. It's an yeah. I like this design. Couple of compromises at the end there, but it's got something about it. Got something about it. Let's see how it does in action. Well, if I go all front, I've done a French battlecruiser like that before, and Italian ones actually. I'm a big fan of double triples at the front, like 2 triple guns at the front for battlecruisers. I think that's quite a nice way of building them. Or I like using this type with 3 jewels. But I normally go 2 jewels on the front, not 2 on the back. What the fuck is that? Italy. Someone's put something in the Italians' water. Or wine, or whatever it is they've been drinking. Because, good God, what is that? Right. What is that? What? Some interesting things going on here. So first of all, they put a barbette on this rear quarterdeck, which is a thing you can do, by the way. But I don't like doing it because I'm pretty sure all of this is considered extended armour. And 1 quad on the front. Also on a barbette, for reasons, presumably to make the ship pitch and roll worse. And loads of secondaries. I can see Chan out the corner of my eye. 16-inch guns. 8 16-inch guns, actually not too bad, but very weird layout. Very weird layout. What about the heavies? What are we looking at? Oh, it could have been so good, Italy, and then you went and ruined it. I love that hull. But what mismatch hodgepodge guns. I'm not seeing torpedoes, which is excellent. And those are 9-inch guns. Well, it's quite scary for a heavy cruiser. Right. Let's get going. We've got the range on them, of course. Now, you may be wondering, why did I go with increased shells when I was building the ship? Well, if you have auto-loaders, let's go to save, you will burn through your ammunition so fast, especially when you only have 6 guns. Now that is a nice looking ship. Stretch and hydrate. Ah, thank you. Yeah. Hidden ones. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Be careful about that. That just looks good. We'll even let the guns fire. I love firing the full broadside like that. Although I don't think X fired. Y, I mean. I think the Y turret fired for some reason. Should have the angle. Right, let's try that again. There we go. Click the button too quickly. Yeah, those are, how far away are we? 29 kilometers. We scored a hit. Right in the middle of the ship. Mid-deck pen. Very nice. Ooh, close. Now they're returning fire, so let's oblige them. I know, the rate of fire is insane. We're firing 1.56 rounds per minute. But if I do it in real time, we can actually see how long it is. Hold on. What's that one? We can time it. We can do it the old-fashioned way. Time accelerate a little bit. You can time it between broadsides. Hold on. Here we go. So 6 shells you fire per broadside. It hasn't even impacted the target yet. And we're... oh, there we go. There's a hit. Lovely. So that was 39 seconds between broadsides. With 18-inch guns. Bloody hell. That is murderous. Yeah. So that reload time, which the game gives you, 38.5 seconds. It's just a little bit longer than that in practice, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Damn. course, the nice thing about an 18-inch gun on a battlecruiser is you don't really have to get in to kind of ranges where you're kind of brawling and scrapping. Twelve 11-inch guns on a heavy cruiser. That's pretty heavy, Senka. Hey, Toby. Yeah, the devs are pretty quiet. They haven't posted anything on the forums at all. There was a brief spurt of activity one weekend a couple of weeks ago. And since then, we've heard pretty much nothing. To be honest, I think a lot of the issues are around how much hassle they get on the forums. Presumably they're just busy doing their thing. Right, we did take a hit there. 4-belt pen. Trying to spot it. Might be this one here. That's nice to see. Partial impact on the main belt. Now we do have an ID on the dyno. Cordite 3, Picric Acid 3. Damn. 24.8 knots. Armor is middle. Oh, it's pretty bad on the turrets actually. 12.9. That's pretty weak for a 16-inch gun. Standard shells, reduced ammo. Gen 2 radar, stereoscopic rangefinder. Yeah, not too bad. Antidote 5, pretty nice. What about cost? 194. How much is ours? 226. Okay, fair enough. That's probably mostly crew then, because they have a regular crew. I think. Yeah, they do. No torps. We ID'd one of the heavy cruisers yet. Yes, we have. 30 knot. Well, nearly 30 knots. Pretty standard armor. They do have some underwater torpedoes on the sides. Range 12. Okay. Taking a little bit of fire now. Bum bum bum. Yeah, I don't sort the devs as much on their Discord because, yeah, usually it's ink. Just, you know, checking that it hasn't dissolved into the kind of pit that the games forums tend to end up in. Just getting a pile of misses at the moment. Actually just getting pretty good, but we're just not connecting. Getting a lot of ricochets as well, I think. Kite away a little bit, so I don't really want to get nickel and dimed by yeah, I'm getting a lot of ricochets. I'm going to try some HE. Because at least they do damage instead of ricocheting more often. Just while the angle is a bit rubbish and we get out of range of those cruisers. Okay, 3 partials. Like, I know they're not going through the armour, but they're certainly putting some big dents in. Knocked out a couple of the engines. Interesting. ricochet average, it's saying, but I was just seeing loads of them. We'll try a little bit of AP again. Coming out. Yeah, it's just ricocheting. Have some HE again. Oh, thank you for the follow, Captain Platypus. Yeah, I'm sure the devs are working away. Just have to have faith. Basically, kind of hoping that they'll angle away from me a little bit more. Though that angle does look like it might be worth trying. What's the chance of a ricochet now? It's still terrible. Just partial them to death. Not as spectacular as I would normally go for, but fine if it works. I can prove to YouTube comment section that I do in fact sometimes use the HE option. Right, I think that angle is a little bit better now. There we go. Now we're getting the pens. Helps that we've kind of dented the armour a bit. Few bulkheads on this thing, so it's going to be quicker if we can sink her with floodings. There we go, lovely stuff. The enemy ship's reload time is 62 seconds, yeah. Yeah, I think it's fair enough to hold off on buying the game until we see the campaign. Campaign is a major aspect to the game. It's been the focus of their development efforts for at least a year, probably longer. You know, I think it's fair enough if you're on the fence about the games. You know, I want to see what the campaign looks like because we haven't even seen a screenshot. So. Right in the middle of the ship. Meanwhile, yeah, they scored 6 hits on us. 6. We scored 54 on them. Yikes. Pen. It's not bad. Yeah, pen chance has gone down again. Or rather, the ricochet chance has gone up. Still decent though. Yeah, fire a bit more HE at them. There's some fairly epic fires to worry about. Now all their engines are out now. Right, let's see if we can get some more floodings. Took out this secondary tower. go. Flooding hit. It's going to be very difficult for them to pump that out. Again, the angle just not great for me. Yeah, keep on with the HP, I think. One thing I could do is I could go in for the kill. Might be a bit more interesting. Well, I mean, pretty much every single sector of the ship is red now. Wait for the guns to swing around. Now we're going to switch back to AP because we've got a 100% chance to hit, and they are presenting a much nicer target. Bunch of ricochets. Okay, next one, come on, because we'll be flat on to them in a minute. There you go. Like it? Much more holes. Now that did a lot of damage. Yeah, we took a flooding hit in return, but they're down to 1%. One more salvo, I think will do it. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Chance to hit the heavy cruiser. $28. Could be bad for them. Could be very bad for them. Oh my. Well, that was 40% of their structure in 2 hits. They're wiggling, so I'll miss. They're running low on shells. I've just noticed that. There goes another 40% of their structure. And a lot of flooding. A lot of flooding. I think that is probably terminal. Yep. Sank just the wrong time for me to get a full salvo into the next one. I should have done that manually. Casino. Back to be on the receiving end of some pretty sizable hits, and the whole ship just burns out. Damn. Okay. Which means we just have the Ruggiero left, which immediately gets its front section shot off. Beautiful. There we go. Well, once the battleship went, those heavy cruisers really didn't take too long to dispatch. Nice. I like that ship. Expensive at 226 million, but well, 227, but effective. Let me know what you thought of this design down in the comments, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.